Welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the comments. Let's get straight into it. Paranormal says you pull up the wrong track. Come on, man. Yes, sir. So the track that we're supposed to look at is OriginTrail. Okay, on Coinbase, OriginTrail is already under the skinny pink line. But to be honest, that track and this track is the same. Both are under the skinny pink line. Okay, the track that I was looking at was this track. Yes, I made a note over here. It's under the skinny pink line. So if anything, we are expecting more downside, right? Track on Coinbase, the OriginTrail track, more likely than not, is also going to head lower because we're already under the skinny pink line. So the bearish trend is already on, and we've already switched our bias to bearish, and we're anticipating more downside. Aether, let's go. Dion says, amazing video again. Give the Google. Thank you very much. 10 cent ADA. Lemao. We'll see. We'll see if ADA goes to 10 cent. But again, I'm not too sure though. Looking at ADA, I think that there should be a rally, right? But if we do clear these lows, then yeah, it could just collapse all the way down to potentially 10 cents. So these lows must hold. We should see some sort of a strong rally eventually, soon, rather than later. So yeah, that's the fate of ADA. Not too good at the moment. Dave says, skinny for total. What's the pattern that we have been in since March 2024? Total. Okay, let's look at total. This is where we are for total. March 2024. March 2024. Okay. Okay, this is nothing too obvious. I will call this a broadening wedge. A wedge usually is like, you know, sorry, a wedge is something like this. Okay, wait, hang on. Okay, a wedge is something like this, right? As it converges, it narrows down towards the end and then break out. Sometimes you will also get broadening wedges, right? As it widens before potentially continuing higher. But as it stands for total at this point of time, it's just a mirror of BTC. We're touching the skinny pink line. So if anything, I'm anticipating total to eventually slice back under the skinny pink line, making preparations. Maybe, you know, there could be a rally, but in my opinion, I think more likely than not, total hits lower, right? Like for example, over here, right? Okay, let's just go back in time. A lesson in history. Okay, it's not available. Okay, we can't do that. But the point being that the moment we touched the skinny pink line, right, in July 2021, sure, there was a strong rally that came, right? But eventually, we still came back under the skinny pink line. And then that's it, we're down. So the skinny pink line is a very good indicator on whether if the trend is bullish or bearish. So the moment you touch it, there's a high chance that we could be switching over to a bearish trend. It did not come immediately, you know. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But as it stands at this point of time, it didn't. Right? There was a rally before it broke lower. I mean, you can look back in history as well, right? Yeah, the moment you touch it, right, usually there's a get out rally before we truly slice through. Right? We touch it before we slice through. Touch it. See, we touched it over here. If you look very carefully before we truly slice through. After that, once we're up, that's it. The skinny pink line acts as a support and it's up. So as it stands, we've already crossed it. So expect more downside. I think we should be spending some time under the skinny pink line eventually. How much lower? I'm not too sure. Right? There's a big noisy area over here. So yeah, and we've already touched this noisy area. You see this? There's a rally. If we continue rallying, I mean, dipping back down, right, and form some sort of a bearish continuation chart pattern, more likely than not, we're heading to the big, very big, noisy area over here. So that's my take for total. We've crossed the skinny pink line. So if anything, I'm already bearish for crypto as a whole at this point of time. There are many people who are still bullish, and there are many people who are still calling for one more leg up. Sure, you could be right, but as it stands, you know, the skinny pink line is something which is very unique to me, and you know, once you touch it, that's it. I think more likely than not, we are heading lower. Where is Turbo? Turbo wasn't in the top 10 memes, but we can take a look at it. Turbo USDT. Let's look at it on Gate. Okay, Turbo is still above the skinny pink line. So the trend is still bullish for Turbo. But the question is, you know, how much higher could Turbo go? if Bitcoin really does dip lower, right, it's going to pull everyone down together with it. So in essence, right, this whole thing could also be a descending triangle, right? It's just not complete yet for Turbo. So we're not entirely sure. We could turn into some sort of a bullish continuation to head higher. Sure. But as it stands, we're still not entirely sure. So yeah, there's just nothing much for Turbo at this point of time. I don't know how LTC could go under. I don't know too. It's so much like BTC. I don't think so though. If you look at LTC against BTC, right? If any coin is like BTC, right, it should continue heading. Okay, I'm moving to the weekly. It should continue. Okay, it should be doing like this, right? If it is as good as BTC, but it's not. Litecoin continues to lose its dominance against BTC, right? Compared to BTC, which means that your money would have gone a much, much longer way if you had just switched everything to BTC instead of having it in Litecoin. So that's why when it comes to cryptocurrency trading, it's very important not to marry your coins. You probably heard this before. We're here to make money. We're not here to, to get married to all the coins. You marry your girlfriend or you marry, the love of your life, but not the coins. So yeah, there is a sell button for a reason. You need to sell things. When things go wrong, sell it. And when it's time to take profit, you sell it as well. You take the profit and then that's it, you move on. The reason why you're still so emotional is because you are invested in it. So yeah, you need to detach yourself. Learn to sell. Ton looks good for C. Very new. Ton. The Ton is gaining strength though. The reason for Ton is that we still have... Oh, Ton just got listed. Okay, Ton USDT, where we... I think it's Gate though. Yeah, so for Ton, we actually have a target over here. 1350. Moving down to the daily, you will see that Ton is still above the skinny pink line. The very few coins that are still above the skinny pink line. Like we saw just now, Turbo is still above the skinny pink line. So Turbo's trend is still bullish. I kid you not, even Ton's trend is still bullish. And potentially we could see Ton head towards the target of $13.50. Right. But the moment you touch the skinny pink line, that's it. We will anticipate the possibility of more downside. So yeah, but for Ton right now, I suspect 1350 is the target. Right now, only $6.65. So this is about another 100% more towards the upside from where we are. We've had this target 99%, 100%. We've had this target since March 2024, and we're still anticipating more upside because Ton completed an ascending triangle. Value 1, value 2, value 3, we broke out. Consolidation, more likely than not, a bullish continuation towards $13.50. So we're still buyers bullish for Ton. And we still think that Ton could head higher. I mean, of course, anything could happen and Ton could just collapse anytime, right? But as it stands, Ton is solid. If you look at Ton, BTC, we are still above the skinny pink line. Okay, you don't see it here. Where's this? Coinex? Yeah. So you can see, we're still above the skinny pink line. Could this be about to end? Sure, of course. But as it stands, we're still above it. So we will remain with our bullish bias for Toncoin. Yes, sir. Come on, skinny. If ETH cannot touch its 2021 high this cycle, then it's gonna... Okay, you're being over dramatic. ETH is more likely than not to recover. It's just that, the reason why it's dropping is because everything is manipulated. Even Ethereum, BTC, everything is manipulated. So, but anyway, when it comes to, trading, that's why most traders lose money, right? You probably have heard this before, that 90% of traders lose money. Only the 10% do make money. So it's extremely hard, right? If everybody is still hopeful that Ethereum would, continue higher towards 10,000, sure, one fine day, Ethereum is going to touch 10,000, but the day may not be today, you see. So, yeah, and there's a strong resistance over here. And we've touched it, right? From this point, at 4,000, how low did we drop down? Almost 48%, almost 50% at $2,000, right? So, yeah, there you go. It's just not really looking that good. We're under the skinny pink line. So my bias is already bearish for Ethereum. Right, I'm anticipating Ethereum to head towards this level. Sub 2,000. So, yeah, as it stands, I don't think it's a good idea to be going long for Ethereum at this point of time. Right? We may not even stop over here, you see. We may drop even lower, to be honest. We may head towards this noisy area over here. So probably around 1,002 maybe. Yeah, but this would be a gift in my opinion if Ethereum really does drop to 1,002, right? So yeah, you have to accept the fact that potentially this could already be the end of the cycle, right? Because Ethereum has already risen 355%, right? And we're already back down to the November 2023 lows, right? So yeah, I'm anticipating a continuation here, right? It's not gonna die. No, it's not. I don't think so. So yeah, we'll see. Goes to 90k and over. ETH will surely break its all-time high now and not cycle. Yes, of course, sure. More likely than not, if BTC hits towards 90k, right? More likely than not, ETH should be following. But I don't see it on the chart, you see. Technical wise, we're already under the skinny pink line. So I'm anticipating shorts for Ethereum actually. You probably hear a lot of euphoria as well at the moment for Ethereum, but for me, no, I don't think so. We've crossed the skinny pink line. So nope, it's not for me. 70 cents to $1. MANEKI. Oh, MANEKI is not doing well. MANEKI USDT. MANEKI USDT. Let's look at it on Bybit. Is it Bybit? Gate. Okay, MANEKI had a very nice squeeze here. Right. But we've already cleared these lows. So it's no longer a squeeze. We were anticipating a breakout. A, B, C, D, E. Bam! But nope. It pumped the wrong way. So it's down now. So there's just, MANEKI is just not really looking that good. So I would suggest moving on from MANEKI. Sure, next second, next minute, next hour, next day, we could see a strong rally. But as it stands, MANEKI is a no-go for me. Can you please do some TR on Terra? Taraxa? Taraxa is also under the skinny pink line. So it's a no-go for me. Nope. Taraxa may be completing something like this though. In preparation for the next cycle. It might come in 2025 though. So yeah, there you go. Doesn't look good to me. Single digits. Yeah, gotta prepare for potential single digits for Injective. Right, I think we mentioned this. We had a target over here, $13, which we acquired way back in June. We're still loyal to our target. And Injective has already crossed the skinny pink line. Right. This was already a warning sign. And then there was a rally. Get out rally that came. You should get out when you're blessed with a get out rally. And after that, bam, we dropped. Retested the skinny pink line. Acted as a resistance. Bam, we dropped even lower. We almost hit target, but we didn't. So yeah, could Injective continue higher, breaking back above the skinny pink line? Sure, of course. But the bullish trend is already gone. Right, and Injective has already done 4,300%. Right, and we have only corrected like 74%. Could we still drop a bit lower? Yeah. We're anticipating this noisy area. Right, sub $10, single digits. Hence, you hear single digits from me. So there you go. Thank you so much for your video, Skinnies. I just found your channel a few weeks back and truly enjoy your style. Straight to the point, good quality TA with no personal emotional attachments. No attacks, no drama. Hey, just what you see on the charts. Exactly. People online can be even more rude than they would be in person. I know. Don't let this bother you at all. I'm sure most of us just watch your videos to see your perspectives and appreciate your work. Thank you very much. A very mature Jorge Terrell. Aloysia says, emotional damage. They should have listened to you, Skinny Moon. Founder and CEO of the Skinny Pink Line. Nice target for Filecoin. Okay, I think we've already seen this. So anyway, the boys and I were looking at some coins, right? And I think I'll just share every one of the coins that we have been looking at. That coin is called Worldcoin. A lot of people have already probably forgotten about Worldcoin. But if you look at Worldcoin, right? I'm not sure if I did mention it. Worldcoin, a lesson in TA, has already formed 5 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see that? And Worldcoin is already down 90% from the very top to the very low. 88%, almost 90. Very top was $11, almost 12. And now we're almost back to 1. Very, very, very weak. Super weak. But I think the end is not too far away. Let me tell you why. When we fall, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves. The first wave down. And after that, there was a head and shoulders, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Bzam! We completed wave 3. Rally for a wave 4. And now we're down for a wave 5. Even for wave 5, you can count 5 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's another wave coming down. Just like wave 3 as well, right? Let's just clear everything. Withdrawing. Wave 3 was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves down. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's another wave down. So we are expecting Worldcoin to clear these lows. You see these clusters of cells over here? Around 125. Down to... There is a noisy area over here. So I'm anticipating potentially 120. Sub 120. We're around 150. I mean, of course, no guarantees, right? Worldcoin could just drop to 0. Worldcoin might even clear these lows first before reversal. But I feel like Worldcoin is very close to the end. Very, very close to the end. And there should be a strong rally back up. Right. How much higher are we going to go? Okay, that one we don't know. Right, we can just anticipate it. More likely than not, we'll clear these highs. Again, there's a noisy area over here. And the next one is over here. So I can't tell you where to sell. I also can't tell you where to buy. I can tell you roughly where Worldcoin is going to go to. And then, yeah, potentially to beyond $2. Hopefully to 250 though. So let's say, for example, right, no guarantees. We go in at about roughly 120, sub 120. And then we sell some at $2. That'll be 70%. And then maybe once we take out these clusters of buys here, so maybe at 250. 100%, 70%, a bit, 100%, a little bit as well. But again, no guarantees, no hard targets for us. At this point of time, we're just monitoring things very, very closely. We are aware of the potential of a reversal for Worldcoin because this is a pretty noisy area, right? There are clusters of cells over here, liquidity around this area. So potentially a reversal for Worldcoin. So yes, I don't hear anybody talking about Worldcoin anymore. So you go in when nobody's talking about it, and suddenly, you know, Sam says something bullish, and then you see Worldcoin go higher, right? Worldcoin might not take out this high though, right? Worldcoin might just do something like this, right? We might not even cross these highs as well. So again, I can't say for sure how much higher a rally if it were to come. We'll probably have the skinny pink line that acts as a resistance. We might be going towards the skinny pink line before coming back down. So yeah, something we're looking at. No guarantees yet. It is not concrete, but we're watching it very closely. So something to keep an eye out on. All right. Hope you guys have a great weekend. See you in the next one. Ta-da!